What is going on, everybody? I'm back. Feeling better, a lot better than I was feeling. Throat's still a little messed up, so if you see me drinking water, that's why. But I'm back. I'm feeling a lot better. I'm sorry about last week. I just was not feeling good. Thank you, everybody that hit me up, showing your concern, asking if I was okay and everything. I'm good. I just strep throat, ear infections. Kids were sick. First week of work, or like going full time in work and stuff. It was just a long week. I was wore out. But it's a new week. I'm feeling a lot better. I got like 1 day left of my antibiotics, and then I'm good to go. Like I said, I'm already feeling way better though. So today, I want to talk about a couple things. First things, shirts are getting made, so I'm super stoked about that. It's gonna have my logo on the back of them. Black shirts, just big Fight for Recovery Arizona logo on the back. If you guys want some, hit me up. First batch is not going to be very big. I'm not getting very many of them made. But once I get some made and I kind of get them rolling and stuff and kind of get people ordering them, then I'll get a lot more made. But yeah, that's super exciting. Thank you, Mom, for getting the hookup on that. She happens to work with someone that makes shirts, so super convenient. Anyways, so what I want to talk about today is something I talked about in group last week. And I kind of stand out on this topic, and I'll tell you why. My counselor looked at me like I was freaking crazy when I told him, which, if you know me, I am crazy, but that's okay. I'm crazy in my own special kind of way. So he was talking about like regretting different things and shame, guilt, and stuff like that. Obviously, addicts, we carry a lot of shame, we carry a lot of guilt, things like that with us. Well, I personally don't anymore. I forgave myself a while ago, and I was able to get rid of a lot of that guilt and shame and stuff. But he asked everybody, what is the biggest thing that you regret? And everybody in the group was like, well, I regret doing drugs. I don't regret being an addict one bit. Okay, so now let me be specific with that. I regret some of the decisions that I made as an addict, some of the things that I did, like I regret some of those things, but do I regret my addiction overall? No, I don't. Like I said, he looked at me like I was crazy, but I'll tell you why. I am 28 years old, and I have been through things that nobody will ever go through their entire life. I have real life lessons that nobody will ever experience. I have a knowledge at 28 years old that nobody will ever have, or not everybody will ever have. I was able to go to hell and back. I was able to live on the streets and live in nice homes. You know, I've seen both sides of the world. I've seen both sides of life. I know what it's like to be an addict on the streets and homeless and all that stuff. And I know what it's like to be in a comfortable house with a good job and my family around and stuff like that. I was able to learn a lot more than people will ever learn in their lives. And now I'm able to make the decision of where I want to go with that. Now, do I want to live on the streets? Like, I was able to see it. You know, people could tell you all day long, don't do this, don't do that. Me personally, and I know a lot of people are the same way, you guys have to go find it out yourself. And that's exactly what I did, and now I'm back. And now I went and seen that other side. And I seen it sucks, and I don't want to be there. And I lost a lot of friends, and I still have friends that are dying and stuff out there. And I still have people that I'll never be in contact ever with again because they're still suffering with addiction and stuff. I know that stuff is not fun at all, and it's something that I never want to go through ever again. That detox, that living on the streets, not knowing when I'm going to eat again, just not even caring if I'm going to eat again, really. Just worrying about my next high. I was abusive. I was a POS, period. I was very physical about everything, you know. Every time I'd want to get my point across, I just hit people. That's, you know, that was my way of communicating. If you didn't like what I had to say, I hit you. I was, you know. So for those of you guys that don't know, I was a professional fighter before I got into drugs. Unfortunately, I threw all that away with drugs, so that's like one of the things I'm saying. I regret some of the decisions that I made. Oh, my bad, y'all. I regret some of the decisions that I made. I don't regret being an addict. I don't take it back. Like I said, that's pretty much all there is to it. I've been through stuff, and I've seen things, and I've done things that you can't be taught this shit. Like, you can't read it. You can read it in a book all day long, but you don't really understand it until you've been through it, and I've been through it. I've been through some shit in my life. Yeah, it was self-inflicted, but I've hit rock bottom. So at 28, I've already hit rock bottom. It's only up from here. So that's kind of, so for you guys out there, stop carrying that guilt, stop carrying that shame, forgive yourself, don't regret being an addict. Who cares? If people do care that are around you, then forget them. You don't need them in your life anyway. Focus on you. Do you. You know what I mean? So that's kind of what I got to talk about today. It's just, I don't regret it. I don't. Like I said, I regret some of the things that I did, but overall, do I regret being an addict? Nah, I'm cool. Like I said, it's only up from here. Same thing with you guys. You guys are in recovery. You guys have already hit rock bottom. You can only go up from here. Just keep on climbing, keep fighting, keep getting through your days. And that's the last thing I kind of want to touch on right now is you can't stop practicing recovery. Why am I saying this? Because I have been a little lax myself. I'm not saying that I've drank or relapsed in any way or anything like that, but recovery is something that you have to practice every single day, all day long. I don't care if you're working, you got a girlfriend, you're hanging out, you're doing whatever it may be. You can't put recovery aside. It's kind of like shooting a gun. Say you never picked up a gun in your life. You picked it up, you pull the trigger one time, bah! Does that make you an expert marksman? No. You just pull the trigger one time. You're not a professional by any means. You don't got this by any means. So same thing with recovery. Just because you got into recovery, you just started it, and you went to a couple classes, does that make you professional? Does that make you an expert on it? No. You're going to eventually fall on your face if you think that way. If you think, I got this, I'm good. No. You're going to relapse, chances are. Or something bad is going to happen. Practice every day. Practice being mindful when you're struggling. Reach out, distracting, talk to someone. All this other stuff I'm saying in other my videos, or some of my other videos. You got to practice this stuff every day. So that's what I want to say today. I'm back. Shirts are being made. Do I regret being an addict? No. And also, I wouldn't be able to get on these videos and be able to teach you guys some stuff and talk to you guys if I was never an addict. I would never have any of this. So do I regret it? No. And keep practicing every day. But other than that, I'm gonna go take a shower and go to bed because it's kind of late and I've been working and I'm super busy all the time. But I'm back on it. I'll be making some videos more. Like, share, subscribe, tell all your friends. Fight for Recovery DJ. He's back at it, making videos. Hit me up, guys. Like I said, look for the shirts. They're coming soon. Laters.